Hello?
You know you ain't pay for this.
Bitch,
What?
let me tell you what happened. All these niggas in my DM, they be capping. I'm laughing, but I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Let's start a podcast to talk about it.
Ooh, let's give them something they can relate to.
Yep.
Made for the ladies, but niggas can listen to. Talk about experience, give advice. Don't forget to follow us and subscribe.
This.
Wait a minute. I'm Dee,
And I'm Cle.
and we friends. Ooh-wee.
Yo, this is the second episode of the podcast. Bitch, let me tell you what happened. Okay. Yes, you guys, we made it to our second episode. If you are here for our second episode, that means that you like what you heard.
And you love what you saw.
Okay. Yes. So we're just going to jump right into it because we don't want to keep rambling on. We don't want to bore you guys. Oh, gosh, friend. You killed it. She killed her drink, you guys. I can't fucking believe it.
You know,
But this episode is going to be about
double standards
double standards.
when dating.
Yes, things that women can do that men can't, and things that men can do that women can't. And, you know, double standards, they suck, but I feel like they're needed. What about you?
There are some double standards that can go. I look at it as there are double standards that women benefit from, and there are double standards that men benefit from.
Mhm.
Prime example, a man can sow his wild oats and want nobody to think shit about it. You
That's
know,
true.
it's highly encouraged for a man to sow their wild oats, and you're not even considered a man if you don't have hoes.
That's
But
true.
let a bitch have a hotation.
She's a
It's a
slut.
slut, a whore.
She should be
going,
stoned. She should be stoned to death.
like all that types of shit. As if we don't have the same type of sexual drive men have. And I think ours is like technically worse. Well, I know mine is.
Yeah,
But
yours is.
I'm just saying that's a double standard. And I get it because most men want their women to be like these good women that's only giving up to them because men have fragile egos.
They definitely do.
Like, we're expected as women to take all the bullshit. Girl, we've been through so much shit. And after 10 years of you cheating on me,
That's called struggle love.
10 years of you cheating on me, now he want to marry me. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Still
struggle.
got a side bitch.
It's that
But long
struggle
as he
love,
pay the
man.
bills, girl, I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, that's what we're expected to do. We're expected to, like, take men back that dog us after they buy some flowers or, some stupid ass
That's
shit.
true. That's
You
true.
know, but let me cheat. Let me look at another nigga, or even say somebody on TV. Oh, he attractive,
You a prostitute and you've been standing on the corner of Lamar.
right?
All your
Lamar,
life.
yeah, Lamar in American Way, or
Well,
Brooks and Elvis Presley.
Well, I will say this about double standards. Like you said, some benefit women, some benefit men. But I think that they're needed. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a firm believer in gender roles
Mhm.
and relationships and stuff. So sometimes double standards I do get with. Like,
See, that's where you're conservative at, where I'm a little bit more liberal. Like,
yeah, I'm very conservative. I guess because your parents are still together too.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But I come from a 2-parent household where gender roles were very,
sure.
very, very, very
for sure,
enforced.
and I did not turn out like that.
You're a very modern woman.
Yes, I'm a very modern woman.
I am not. And that's crazy because she's definitely the PK.
Yeah.
And you would think that it would be the total opposite around. But I'm very, very...
I'm not saying there aren't gender roles, because there's certain things that men can do that I just can't do and don't want to do, and glad I don't have to do it. But
Like, I don't feel like if I even when I lived on my own, like with my parents now, but even when I lived on my own, like I just hated taking out the trash. I thought that was so
everybody
ghetto.
has taken out the trash.
That was so fucking ghetto. And then like the fact that I had to get out of my car and pump gas, that's ghetto as fuck too.
Really, friend? That's ghetto? Pumping your own gas? Like,
But I want my man to do it.
Oh, now if he's with you,
yeah, if he's with me, but that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I thought you was just saying in general. I was like, well, bitch,
of course, I'm single. I'm gonna put my own gas. I'm gonna take out my own trash. However, what I'm saying is, as far as gender roles, because when you are in a relationship, typically your man is supposed to get out and pump the gas. And
stuff like that. But I'm saying,
I've never had a guy though who made me put my own gas. I've never had that.
No, I don't think I have.
I've never had that. I never had that before. But what I was saying, I was leading to as far as gender roles or necessarily double standards per se, is like what I talked about earlier. Like, we're in the club, girls, we can hug our friends, kiss our friends,
them, twerk on them.
Yeah, kiss our friends on the jaw. You know, we can hug chest to chest, and it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? And I will say this: I'm talking about straight men. We had to get that clarified. Not just not men who like other men, but men who are straight who pursue women. Like, when we're out in the club and stuff like that, girl, we be twerking on each other, dancing on each other, we'll smack each other on the booty and stuff like that. Like, athletes do that, smack each other on the booty. But if we was up in the club and we seen our nigga twerking on his best friend, and she like, hey, and his friend's like, hey, smack it on my ass, smack it on my ass, hey, smack it on my ass, we gonna be like,
we gonna think he one of the girls.
So that's a double standard,
right?
Because we can do that,
but men can't.
We can do that,
and that's why I said that we benefit from certain double standards that men don't.
Okay, so give me an example. Give me a double standard that you feel like women benefit from, because we just talked about men.
I think we get to be emotional, and it's not considered weak. Like, it's basically expected. Even though men and women, we all have the same emotions. The way I react to something may not be considered as bad as if a man reacts to it the same way.
That's true. Because we like, he a bitch. He act like a bitch.
Right.
Like a bitch.
Men can't necessarily cry, unless it's like their mama passed, or like, which is very toxic, because we do teach our young boys to not show emotions. Having the emotion is not the problem. It's what you do with that emotion, or how you engage after feeling that emotion. Like, you can be angry, but you don't have to go smack nobody just because you're angry. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with being sad about something. But are you going to spend all day crying and laying up in the bed,
But that goes into what we said we're going to talk about. We said mental health. Like, men get depressed. Yeah, men get their hearts broken. And men get, emotionally attached to women who may be emotionally detached, because, it's some women, and I have played that role before, where we'll go and smash on you and won't call you afterwards.
I'm notorious.
A smash pass. You know what I'm saying? Hit it and quit it.
No, I call it mistakes.
Yeah. They
don't get to show that kind of emotion, and then we're always like, well, why does he open up to me? Why does he open up to me? It's because it's that double standard that says that you cannot show emotion about certain things.
And you know what, friend? That is a toxic behavior. Because when you really think about it, men who cannot be themselves emotionally, when they get into relationships and they bring that into their relationship, like, that would cause those are the things that could cause us to have like that struggle of. Because you have to get past that barrier, and you have to be willing to, especially when you get to this age, if you're single at our age, you have to get past that barrier of them not being emotionally mature or emotionally stable. So it's like, really, if you don't give him that chance, he could typically be a good guy, but you're not giving him a chance to, work through his emotional issues. So that's where the struggle of comes from. What that
mean, because we say this a lot, women mature faster than men. Is it because we're allowed to have those emotions and feelings and process through those things and express it? We talk to our friends, and we're more likely to go to therapy. We're more likely to seek counsel from our pastors and parishioners, whereas men don't. So do you think that has something to do with the saying of women mature
definitely? And I will say that's more so in the Black community, though.
Yes, child.
It's the Black community. It's not every other race. It's only our race.
Because I mean, white people, they send their kids to therapy too,
and they go.
Black
men be like, oh, hell no. I don't need nobody about my motherfucking business.
I mean, and part of it is because we as the Black community have not had the finances for something like that, because therapy is not cheap, you know. It's but not. Even like when you have free counseling from the church, you know, that's an issue within itself.
Well, some jobs have
therapy
available. Mm-hmm.
Right. So I've never been
I'm sniffling and stuff, like my allergies.
Coronavirus. No, I'm playing.
Look, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and me and best friend being outside. We sleeping outside during this pandemic. But we were taking precautions early on, and we've been outside. Mm-hmm. However, I will say, we are extremely blessed.
Bitch.
We haven't been sick. Nobody around us has been sick. You know, I've lost a lot of family members to this coronavirus and this pandemic, but we've been very, very blessed to not be sick or
and when
get anybody else sick for that matter.
When I think in hindsight, I was like, okay, either God has been protecting me or my ass is asymptomatic. I mean,
we're gonna say that God has been protecting us.
No, I've gotten a test though, but I'm just saying, it's just thinking about it. It was like, yeah, I was not using wisdom doing that. I don't know. I feel like God has gotten us a little bit. It's okay, friend. It's just we're not gonna worry about the picture on the wall. It's just cricket, just like our lives. A mess. But anyway, I count that as a blessing that I have not had to experience it, and I don't have any plans on experiencing it. Yeah. So those people that are listening, if you have experienced it or have a loved one experienced it, our hearts go out to you. And we are definitely praying for everyone. And hopefully, we can make it through this.
We will make it through this. I know hopefully we're going to make it through this for you.
I mean, I was going to say hopefully we make it through this without burning the world down in the process.
Well, you know what? We don't know about that part.
Right.
Oh, y'all go vote.
Yeah, that too. And buy black.
Okay, so back on subject because we will ramble on. So we were talking about double standards. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you said your double standards with men can be emotional,
right?
And so
another double standard is it's okay for a woman to not be financially stable, but it's not okay for a man to be.
That is definitely a good one. That's true.
Yeah,
but I will say this. These new niggas, they want you to have a mansion, $1 million in the bank account, driving a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, and they want you to have everything. They want you to be straight, and then on top of it, you gotta know how to cook, you gotta clean,
and you gotta bust it wide open.
You gotta know how to bust it wide open.
Be a porn star.
You gotta know how to get the best head of your motherfucker life, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You have to know how to do all that shit. On top of that, bitch, you gotta be fine. You gotta keep it tight. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot. That's a lot to do.
It's a lot on a woman. And I'm gonna tell you, and this is and goes to prove our point. Men, we talked about this on episode 1. Men, their money is like their looks. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker be fat, nasty, sloppy, ugly, fucked up teeth. But if they nigga got some motherfucking money.
I mean, we see it every day with celebrities. Niggas that goddamn well.
Rick Ross. Now, I would say, I like Rick Ross.
Rick Ross is not ugly. Hold on, bitch.
I don't think he's ugly.
He's nice. He's fluffy and shit.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm using him as an example because when Rick Ross first came out, a lot of people didn't think that Rick Ross was oh my God, he's so fine. He's attractive.
I didn't say fine. I just said he wasn't ugly.
But that's what I'm saying. Typically, if Rick Ross was just your typical regular nigga going to work in the motherfucking FedEx in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Will we really look at him and think like, you know what, that nigga swag, that nigga sauce the fuck up?
I don't know. It depends on how he carried himself, because you know you got some guys.
Because Rick Ross carried himself so fun. Like, I love Rick Ross. I love I love Rick Ross. I acting like I don't love Rick Ross. I got every fucking album.
I know you love Rick Ross.
Like, I just think that he is just so, his swag is on point. He done lost weight now. I slick like him bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I look at the chicks that he with, the little Lyra. Was it Lyra? I know he was with her, but whatever, whoever the little chicks that he with, you'd be like, you know good and damn well these bitches won't look their way if they weren't who they were.
They had no money. No. You either have to have money or be funny.
Funny. Oh my God, niggas who funny get me every time.
They will have.
I'm gonna tell you what. Conversation rules the nation. If I can sit on the phone and talk to your motherfucking ass and you can make me laugh my ass off, I'm just gonna bust it open. Cause I'm be like, oh, he love me because he made me laugh.
Right.
I'll be like, yes, I will.
So guys, you guys unfortunately have to have more money.
You have to have money or personality.
But you know the reason why
the it factor.
Yeah, but I'm different. First of all, I don't have a type.
She doesn't.
I don't have a type.
No. I don't know no two niggas that this bitch done fucked with that's similar.
I don't have a type.
But I can send her a picture of a nigga and say, oh, I met, this is the new guy I met, and she'll say, he looks like your type. Because I have a fucking type.
Yeah, you like thugs.
I like hood niggas.
They're saved.
It is hard to find.
A saved thug.
I will tell you why, you guys. Look, I will give this example all the time. My brother-in-law.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the thug come from, because I don't know nobody in your family that gives off that vibe.
Nobody does. But like my brother-in-law, he's been a part of my life since I was 10 years old. So he's like my big brother. Mm-hmm. Like, it ain't no in-law. It's like, that's my fucking brother. Like, I love my brother-in-law like he was my fucking brother. You know what I'm saying? And he looks out for me. I'm sure off the strength of my sister, because me and her are really, really tight. But like my brother-in-law, he's a family man. He takes care of home. But he got that little something that makes him cool in the hood with his homeboys. Mm-hmm. But then he's that bring home the bacon. He's that take care of home, that family man. I'm gonna take care of my woman. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the equivalent to a woman being like a freak lady in the street. Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know. So I need to know that you're able to, you know what I'm saying? You can be out there and be like, when you ain't just sticking out like a sore thumb if you gotta go in the hood for some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm
not trying to be in the hood.
I ain't gonna even lie, man. I love me a good ratchet ass nigga, man.
I just don't have a type. Well, the closest thing to a type I have, I do like nerdy shit. Like if you're a nerd.
Oh, definitely, you're a fucking nerd.
Like but I'm a nerd. I don't look like one, but I am definitely a nerd.
No, bitch, you look like a fucking
No, I don't. Like most guys would not assume that I like the shit that I like. Like I like anime. I like looking at comics.
I know. I guess because I know you. I'm not surprised at any of this.
You know, I like
now. Nigga asked me, who is this? Asked me out at the shop. My homegirl, they work at the shop with me. She said, "Cle, I want to go to a poetry thing." I said, "Oh, that'd be fun." And she said, "I was just fuck with you. So you gonna go? You look like you would like to do some bougie shit like that."
Yeah.
Cause she think I'm bougie. Cause she from Mississippi. She country. You know what I'm saying? She think I'm bougie, but really, bitch, no. I'm like, I'm well rounded.
Yeah, me too.
I love poetry and art and stuff like that.
I'm very artsy. But yeah, I love the nerds. I do like, I can find the beauty in damn near anything.
That's good. I'm sorry.
Stop touching the motherfucking mic, bitch.
God damn. I'm sorry.
You slamming your goddamn glass down. Just
y'all can hear all this shit in the fucking background.
Fucking up all the acoustics. Now I got more work to do, goddamn.
I'm sorry, because she's the editor. Because I have a business, you guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't act like I just be sitting at home eating bums and watching stories.
Well, no, you don't, because you're a mother. That's a job.
Okay, I do more than just be a mother.
I mean, you work. You work and you're a mom. And then with this pandemic going on, you're doing the virtual school. That alone, my heart goes out to you guys. All you parents out there that's doing the virtual school shit. Let me tell you something. The Lord knew what he was doing when he did not I ain't got no kids.
Baby, it's bad enough that the way that they do school is different. On top of that, we got to do it through a computer, and it just works out that I work in the school system or have worked in the school system, but even I get frustrated. Let alone the parents that barely made it out of high school, their goddamn self.
Oh, girl, see, I would be that parent. I'm that parent. I've been that parent. Like, I was smart, but I didn't apply myself. Mm-hmm. And I definitely C'd and B'd and maybe some D's, a lot of F's my way out of high school because I was focused on being pretty and popular and a cheerleader in the homecoming court. I was the
opposite. I was nowhere near the homecoming court. Like
I was focused on that, but I will say
I was kind of an anomaly because I was definitely a quiet ass nerd, but I was like,
you was on the dance team.
Yeah, I was kind of popular too because I was also student council president.
Oh, bitch, you was popular.
No, I just think the guy that I went against was like less popular than me.
But you did go to Overton. Yes. I went to the best high school in the motherfucking city, Whitehaven High School, home of the Tigers. Okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm an
honorary. You are. You really are, y'all. She was the only kid from out there that hung with the Whitehaven kids because of me. Come on over, friend. Right. Yes, exactly. But we on the double standards. What was he saying?
Bitch, I don't know. We might as well move on to the next
topic. So the next topic is expectations versus reality in dating. My brother-in-law, so we was talking about him last. My brother-in-law told me this before. He said, your expectations are not reality when looking for a guy. And I believe that now. Mm-hmm. Thinking about it, because I say this, my parents been married for my parents been married for almost 37 years. Mm-hmm. Okay. And they've been together for about 39.
Yeah, my parents been married for 40 years.
That's a long time.
To be with one person.
One. So my parents been together for 37 years, almost 40 years. Mm-hmm. And like I always say this, I compare every relationship that I'm in to them. You can't do that. And I can't do that. And it's because for so long, I just felt like my parents' love or my parents' relationship was like a fucking fairy tale. Like, oh my God, this is the best love story ever. And then even my sister and her husband, I know a little bit of more things that went wrong early on with my sister and her husband because I was up under my sister. I was nosy. I used to be in my sister's business all the time. So I kind of knew that everything wasn't perfect for them. But for my parents, you couldn't tell me that it wasn't like we met, we fell in love, we got together and everything was perfect. We had kids and we're living happily ever after in our home. That's what I thought. And I never really saw my parents argue. If I saw my parents get into it, it was like real minor.
Right.
It was never like nothing. If they argued and got into it, if they were going through financial issues, I never knew. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, and then my daddy was the provider and all that stuff. And I'm just like, I just feel like everything needs to be like how my parents had it.
But you're nothing like your parents.
I'm nothing like
So how you expect to have a relationship when you're not like either one of those people?
I have both.
You have characteristics, but just you in general, you're not your parents. You're you, and things that they would do and say or how they would approach a situation. You're nothing like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Same thing with
but that's why I say my expectations versus reality in dating was so different because I just feel like dudes were supposed to be doing A, B, C, D because I've seen my dad.
I have certain expectations that I'm not going to bend on.
So what are those expectations that you're not going to bend on? What you not going to bend on?
A man being a provider. And what I mean is, it's financial, but at the same time, I know that you got us. You know what I'm saying? That you can help come up with a plan if we're in a situation. Not necessarily you always having to spend money on me, but more so you got us. I feel protected by you. Because I was raised to believe that a man is supposed to be a provider, protector, and your priest. And that's something especially moving forward.
You said provider, protector, and priest.
A priest.
Okay. And the guy I was out with last night said a provider, a protector, and he said another people. It wasn't priest. I can't remember. And then Tia's, her pastor, said provider, protector, and problem solver.
Right. So all the P's.
All the P's.
I need you to have all the P's. You know, that's something I'm not choosing to bend on. Like, that's an expectation that I have. I also expect for you to do what you're gonna say that you're gonna do. Like, I try to be careful about saying I could do something if I know I can't do it. You know, if you say that we're gonna go out and we make plans, I expect for us to have those plans unless something like an emergency or something comes up. I expect for you to open the door for me.
Okay.
You know, I just find it very disrespectful that you will walk in and let the door close, or, you know, not be considerate that I'm with you. And I mean, if a man respects you, like, men, you know, they try to act like they don't know what to do. They only do that for, you know, women that they're actually interested in.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have a few more, but I can't really think of them off the top of my head.
Well, for me, my expectations, I think I'm pretty...
You expecting that perfect teeth?
Well, I would say this, yes. I don't have perfect teeth. Though my smile is cute and nice, like, my teeth probably really fucked up. You know.
Okay, so how can you have an expectation and you not even meet the expectation?
This is my thing. When I say an expectation, I don't want your teeth to be dingy. I don't want you to have like rotten teeth in a whole bunch of spaces. Okay. That's my thing. Like, I gotta be able to stomach to look in your mouth. Cause think about it, I'm a kisser. Mm-hmm. So I can't kiss no yuck mouth ass motherfucker. Like, it is not gonna happen. So like, and then to, you know, your mouth, like, that determines if your breath stanky. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. So like, yes, I do care about how a nigga is, like, his hygiene. His hygiene is it.
I mean, I was thinking more.
I mean, even
I get what you're saying, dental hygiene, but I was thinking like the teeth that God gave you. Like, it ain't shit you can do about the teeth that you got.
I mean, even if God gave you slightly creaky teeth, like what I call him, abusive bae. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. His teeth was not nice at all. But they was so fucked up that I couldn't stomach it. You know what I'm saying? See, he didn't have shit all. They was crooked. But it wasn't like, his lip was protruding because his teeth was fucked up. They was super duper spaced out. I mean, it wasn't like he had good hygiene. He brushed his teeth every day. He flossed. He knew how to take.
So it's more of dental hygiene.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I would like for you to have a nice smile. That is definitely something that I'm very picky about. And I need a nigga, sorry you guys, I need a nigga who can dress. I need a nigga who can dress, or who is at least willing to take my fashion advice. Because I feel like I'm a little swaggy, you know what I'm saying? So my nigga gotta match my swag. Like, that's just that on it. Even though, you know, there's something minor. That's not necessarily a deal breaker for me. But that is like an expectation.
But in reality, a lot of men in Memphis can't dress.
That's true. But I mean, at least, but it's still an expectation, even though it's not necessarily a deal breaker. But I think ultimately my expectation is, like, with guys and dating, is wanting them to actually date me.
But that's a standard though. Like, you think that's so? Your standard that you have.
Well, you said it. Financially stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to take me out on some dates.
Right.
And they don't have to be super duper expensive dates. You have to be able to take me out on dates. I like to eat. Yes, exactly. But that's still like, if that's an expectation.
Dates don't always have to center around eating. You know, you can go to the museum, you can go to the park. Like, it doesn't always have to involve you spending a lot of money.
Like, I told security babe that was out with last night. that, you know, I would like for us to like go skating or something. I want to do
see stuff like that is different. You know, I'm good for all that. Like I enjoy stuff like that. Like yeah, we can go to Half Shell or wherever.
Y'all, Half Shell is the fucking spot.
Right, that's where we take all our hoes.
All my hoes are fucking Half Shell. And that's because I just love Half Shell.
Me too. I love seafood.
I just love Half Shell. And then Half Shell, before coronavirus, of course, was like the late night spot where you can get actually real food without going to get like IHOP or.
But hey, that's enough about Half Shell because we ain't giving out no free promo.
You're right.
Run me my coins.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying, this particular restaurant that we like to frequent, like I take it. I mean, I love that restaurant though.
I mean, I do too. Like you put me on that restaurant. Oh shit, I can't talk this. Restaurant.
Yeah. So but our expectations in dating people versus reality. Like I might not get a nigga with perfect teeth. You know what I'm saying?
No, you may not.
But I at least want to be attracted to him and want to kiss him. Yeah, that's my reality.
I will say that in reality, I have to be attracted to you. You know, I cannot not be attracted.
Even if you like, because I like big guys sometimes.
I like them fluffy too. I told you I don't got no type. I ain't got no type.
I got a big guy. That I do kind of like.
Tall, short.
He's tall,
fluffy. You mean just chocolate, light, the whole rainbow, bitch. Black, white.
As long as he's Afro American or African American or Black American, whatever he decides as me.
I'm open to date. You guys, I've dated outside my race.
I have never.
I have white, Hispanic.
I am black Asian. Man. I am black man all the way. I can't.
And it's not a specific reason. Like I'm not dating outside of my race specifically because I think they're better. No, it's just I just so happen to be attracted to you. And you
I'm not like that. But that's because I am not attracted to people outside of my race. And well, I'm not gonna say that. I haven't met anyone.
Okay.
Because I really haven't explored that really. Because I like what I like. I like a black man.
You ain't gonna have too many
hood white dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got some, but we established that I like hood dudes, right? Mm-hmm. Or thugs or, you know, hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? We've established that part. So with that being said, how many other races is that? Because that's what I'm attracted to.
I mean, Mexicans can be thugs. Well, I don't say Mexicans, Hispanics, because it's more than just Mexicans in America.
I've never.
Hispanics, but I like white people can be. Shoot, they the thugs of the thugs. They define the word thug. Like,
well, I mean, I've never I've never, you know, been in the situation.
I like it all. I like the hood.
I've never
like
been in the situation.
The classy.
I guess I don't. I guess I can't necessarily what I don't like because I've never had it.
Exactly.
So,
but I'm not saying that you have to date outside your race.
As of right now, black men, you guys are
because it's just like when black men date outside their race. I don't have a problem with it, except when you like purposely try to down black women in the process. Like what you like, but you ain't got to say, well, white women are better or black men are better. What did I just say, bitch? White women are better or Hispanic women are better because I said black men. Mm-hmm. But that leads to our next topic about black women's sexuality. A lot of times, and this is just me personally because I can't speak for every black woman, but I feel like black men think that, you know, sexually white women are better to be with or outside of the race. Because as black women, we have not been allowed to be sexually free or open the same way white women have been. Like they can fuck the whole basketball team and still get married. Not saying that that's what we want to do. I'm just saying like we're not afforded the same leeway of
we're not
sexually exploring like in our younger years and then, you know, settling down.
Because you know, like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It was like okay for white girls to like. Okay, so
give head in the bathroom.
Give head, exactly.
It's okay.
They and them growing up, giving head wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah,
it wasn't a bad thing. It was like that was better than actual sex.
Right.
it's like your hymen is in check. You're still a virgin, but even though you out here giving oral sloppy top. Okay? But Black girls, when you think about when we was young and that shit, if you sucked dick, bitch, you was a dirty hoe.
Exactly.
It didn't even matter. I'm gonna tell you, you know how long it took me a long time to suck dick because I was like, ugh, who? Not me. So I'm like dick.
And now it's like, now that you're older, it's like it's a part of having sex.
It's definitely a part of having
but
sex.
It has to be with somebody I like. I ain't just sucking on one.
No,
like,
everybody don't get that opportunity. No. Everybody doesn't get that opportunity to get no head.
No.
Not this one.
But everybody gets an opportunity to give head.
Double standard. Right. There's a double standard. You have to lick it before you stick it.
But I mean, and the reason why I say that is because now, like I keep saying, that I'm no longer in a relationship, or marriage. I have been exploring, and it's certain things that I know that I didn't do in my marriage that I'm a little bit more open to now because of that reason, like not being able to feel comfortable in my sexuality, and I think that affects a lot of Black women's relationships, where it's not that we don't want to do it or we're not open to it. We're just not comfortable or confident in ourselves to do that. And I know that sounds crazy because it's like, well, if you're in a committed relationship or if you're married, then you should want to do that for the person that you say you love and care about. But after so many years of being told that this is not right, ooh, something wrong with you if you like it like this or that and the third, it becomes
like it like
difficult.
This, what you mean? You taking an ass?
I mean, but however you take it, goddammit, I ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? I've tried it, but it's just like
I did it one time with Abuser Bae.
I've tried it,
Abuser Bae and First Love Bae.
Okay. Well, I just tried it with somebody else's bae. That's what he was. He belonged to somebody else and I ain't know it. But, it's just, being more confident in that and owning it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that you can't. There's bitches out here with whole sex tapes. That's out here.
Have you ever recorded yourself before? Look, me and Abuser Bae recorded ourselves one time.
I hate looking at myself.
I don't like it either. It's weird.
I don't like looking at myself. I don't like hearing myself sing. I don't like hearing myself talk. I don't like looking like it.
I make ugly faces. I be thinking I'm sexy at the moment. Bitch feel like a motherfucking dragon. I can't stand to see myself.
Me either.
I want to see it. And it was like when me and him did it, we did it. We recorded ourselves, and like it was. I deleted that shit as soon as we watched it. He was pissed, but I'm terrified of stuff like that because when I was in college bae, which is now Lawyer Bae. Well, he not my bae, but we don't call him Lawyer Bae because that's what he does for a living. But girl, I took some pictures. This is when you had to upload your pictures with the USB and stuff like that. And I sent him some pictures to his email, and some of my homeboys, who really were like my homeboys, ended up seeing the pictures. I was in college. I was like 19, 20. So therefore, I don't take news. I'm not recording myself doing anything. But I'm going to tell you, after me and Barbara Bae's experience not too long ago, and I know that
your ass so goddamn red.
I know that I gave him the best head of his motherfucking life, okay? Wait a second, listen. I feel like I gave him the best head of his motherfucking life. I don't know. Barbara Bae might say something different. But I know I gave him some like really, really good head. And bitch, I feel like I did a good job. I wish I had recorded it.
Oh.
I want to watch myself.
Your sexuality for it.
I mean, I'm not super duper freaky. I'm not. I'm very conservative. You are. like I say all the time, I'm a lazy fuck. I like to lay there unless I like you. If I like you, then I'm showing the fuck out. And when I say lazy fuck, like I say I just
because you might want to clarify that.
Let me clarify that. In case my future husband is listening.
Lazy ass bitch.
No, I will, put in effort and everything like that, but I am not the person who likes to ride. I will, you know what I'm saying? But that's not my preference. Put it like that.
Right.
If I can just be on the receiving end all the way, where I'm just, bent over with my arch, or if I'm just, missionary, then I would prefer that. Yes, I wish I had recorded myself for Barbara Bay, because Barbara Bay gave me the motherfucking business, and
it be like that sometimes.
Damn. And he didn't text me back. He left me already. Damn, why is always the
But you know what? When you go into a situation like that, you have to be prepared for that.
I'm okay. I'm
okay. You have to be prepared. I may not hear from your ass again. Oh well.
It's okay because I got my vibrator. But it's not a vibrator, it's like a bullet. Y'all,
I'll be acting like you a professional out here.
She knows I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, I fucking got a bullet. Like, it's been a couple of weeks now. I probably masturbated now about like 4 times.
Yeah, I do that.
I think it's good.
I think it's good because it keeps you from making decisions that you wouldn't make if you was not horny.
Okay, and with that being said, that would like minimize. If I didn't make bad decisions, we would not have bitch. Let me tell you what happened.
This is true. So, cheers to the bad decisions.
Cheers to the fucking bad decisions. I didn't
already.
Her glass is empty.
Yeah. Cheers to the bad decisions. All right.
I killed mine. But no, like I just started, and I really suck at it. And masturbating. I think I made her try it a couple times back in the day, like real randomly.
I mean, maybe it's not your thing. Like
it's not. It's not. Like but the thing is, the toy aspect is better for me than using my own hands. Like I think that's tiring. I use my hands to do hair, so I just don't want to touch my I just don't. And then with that being said, my fingers and stuff get hurt when I'm braiding, doing sew-ins and stuff like this. So, I need to preserve these hands. I don't need them down there doing all of this filling and fackling. I'm touching people's head. I don't want it inside. I don't care how many times I clean it. There's me masturbating. This is something hard for me to do. I just don't know how to do it.
I like it, because I can bust a nigga, go to sleep. I ain't got to, deal with no extra stuff. But it is not the same as actually having a physical partner.
Wait, what? Well, no, it's not. It's not. It's not the same as having a physical partner. That's true. Because sometimes you just want that man company, that man to hold you and talk to you.
All right, bitch. We're going to have to end this shit because I was
she is.
Well, first of all, I am high.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm the 3 H's: high, horny, and hungry.
And don't edit this shit out, bitch. We gonna have a fucking problem. This is a good shit.
I am high, horny, and
She gonna try to remove this part.
No, I'm not gonna remove it because at this point they know I can squirt with shit.
Look, your deal would be blown up. We don't go clean, lazy fucking ass. We want the bitch that's squirt, that's high and horny and hungry. That will feed you, bring you weed, and fuck the shit out of you.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, I work a lot though. I work a lot.
I mean, I have kids, so my time is limited.
Yeah, but even like because like Deanna told me today, she was like, "Nah, bitch, you want to be a motherfucking boss?" Because I've been ripping and running these last couple of days.
No, that's what you wanted. So that's boss up, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I've been so fucking tired of ripping and fucking running, and even like my little friends, they've been texting me and they be like, "What are you doing?" And you act like you. Nigga, I'm really busy.
The only time that's how come I know I need to be more productive. Excuse me. Ugh. Because I got too much time on my hands. Like before the pandemic, I was teaching, I was coaching, I was, working out consistently. Like I had a full day damn near every day. And now it's like I have all this time on my hands. So, out of minds are the devil playground, and that man been running rampant.
He been running rampant. You gotta rebuke him in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm getting better. I'm better. I am better. But I'm definitely
okay. So we talking about Black women's sexuality and one review definitely when it comes to sex. We talked about double standards and we talked about our expectations versus reality. So is there a particular story, anything that you might have that might relate?
No, because I'm trying to create one, bitch. Tonight. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just, y'all don't pay me no attention. I'm just joking.
She just
don't
never want to spend time with me. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, we was just together Friday.
She just always wants to just be with a nigga.
I know you the queen of leaving me. Bitch, you left me on my birthday, took my car, and went to go see a nigga. You remember this is, I think I was.
This is high school, babe. It was high school, babe.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you took my car to go see that nigga.
I did.
On my motherfucking birthday.
But you was at the hotel, though. You had a hotel room, nigga.
Yeah, but still, it was the point. I mean, I don't care now. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying.
You understand now.
Right, yeah. No, I definitely understand. So,
we definitely
with that being said.
Bitch, please. She's not taking this podcast seriously.
I am, friend.
She just ready to leave and go get. He must be back in town.
Come edit. Delete all that shit.
Delete all that shit. So it must be somebody.
No, I don't know. I hadn't checked my phone, so I can't really say.
Don't check the phone.
It might be empty.
I might make some bad decisions tonight too.
See, this is what you doing. You want to keep talking because I can't check my goddamn phone. And you gonna have fuck this shit. I'm out, bitch.
No.
We done recorded enough.
No, Deanna. If you there horny, bitch.
Yes, the fuck I am.
Deanna, you that fucking horny. Did you stop recording?
No, I have not.
Because you fucked around and stopped recording the last time.
It was by accident the last time.
Girl, I'm gonna say, girl, I know you got to be edit this shit out. Please. That's what I'm saying, dude. You at work. You at work right now, okay?
I know I am at work, but all work and no play makes a very fucking day. But anyway, yes.
So you guys, this was supposed to be story time, but
we did just I gave 3 stories.
But that's what you put on here.
But you just gave we talked about high school, babe. I talked about out of town, babe, and his fiance.
That was all. So you high? She's high, you guys.
No.
So apparently we can't record. We can't record this podcast anymore.
No, I know I talked about this.
No,
this episode.
No, bitch.
No, I know I did.
It was episode 1. So y'all.
No, I did.
Well, bitch, we're gonna have to edit this part out because we recorded 2 episodes in one night. That was episode 1. We started over.
I know, but I know I talked
about.
No,
you didn't. You didn't talk about the finding out he had a girlfriend was episode 1. We talking about double standards and stuff on this one. This was talking about double standards. You brought there's not the same thing. So when you listen, you have to. This is giving yourself more work to do. You're gonna have to edit all of this part right here out. All this has to be edited out, and we're gonna have to do a little pew and go to the next thing. Yeah, so
and I gotta edit
You're gonna have to edit the video out. And
look, I got some work to do. That's why I need my dick tonight, because I got work to do. You just saying that because your dick ain't available right now.
I mean,
because I guarantee you get a text message. You be like, bitch, we gotta go.
No, I actually wouldn't. I'm actually okay because I enjoy doing this.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God!
No,
stop fucking lying.
I ain't.
If you don't stop dragging that motherfucking phone off that table, that's what it sound like. And you texting and shit. Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our shows.
Oh my God. Look, thank you guys for listening to episode 2 of Bitch. Let me tell you what happened.